Hola, beloveds, it's your girl Clementine from Big Empress Energy, sending you beautiful, bountiful blessings. Stay open to receiving them. Mis amores, thank you so much for joining me today on this fine Saturn day, on the first day of October. We are just 1 week away from the full moon in Aries. Now, this full moon is happening on October 9th. Okay, so it's popping off on October 9th. It's a Sunday. So we're going to get into the details, the transits, the themes, everything that you need to know going into this. We're going to go into all the signs, check your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus, whatever placement you want to connect with, okay? So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. After the live, I'll be putting the timestamps in a pinned comment so you can kind of skip ahead to what you need, okay? In about a week, is when we have the full moon. So we're just building up that momentum. And there's actually a lot going on. October starts out better than it's going to end because by the end, we are going to be entering in full-blown eclipse season, okay? And when we have eclipse season, this is when a lot of fated moments, a lot of destiny happens, okay? Things that maybe you've been postponing, if you've been procrastinating, fixed signs, I'm talking to you. You're going to have to face, okay? You're going to come into confrontation with that if you're being very resistant, okay? If you're being resistant, that's what's going to happen. Pero, so you guys know, I am having a new course in October on 10/11, a special day for me. So on that day, we are going to be starting to activate your Big Empress energy journey. So this is a 6-week journey to activating our Big Empress energy, tapping in with abundance, tapping in with a spiritual discipline and routine, embodiment of Big Empress energy, and anchoring in the lessons with tarot and astrology. Okay, so I'm mixing the two. I'm illustrating some astrology details with the tarot archetypes, and I'm going to be making it very simple, very easy for anyone to understand. This could be for beginner or intermediate. I'm going to be giving a lot of tools, PDFs, meditations, graphs, and all of those things. So I'm really excited. I've been putting my heart and soul into this new project. So I'm just really excited about it. If you're interested, secure your spot on my website, bigempressEnergyLLC.com. Okay, you can also check out bigempressenergy.mykajabi. Okay.com. Also, we have the full moon in Aries, October 9th, and I'm doing a collective candle Reiki. So what this is a distance Reiki session, and our focus for this Reiki session is protection, a protection activation, because we are in Aries energy with the full moon. It's going to be next to Chiron, okay, the wounded healer, and Jupiter is in Aries too. So that is going retrograde. But anyways, you guys, this is going to be very powerful. It's on a sun day. Okay, we start with sound bath, then we go into the on-screen energy healing, and I finalize it with a collective tarot reading. There's a Reiki report and all of those things. Okay, and our focus is protection. Okay, so if you've been needing a cleanse, if you've been feeling evil eye, jealousy, or even protecting yourself against self-sabotage, then this could be the Reiki for you. All right. Also on my website, bigempressenergyllc.com. All right. So let's get into this tea that we are going to be spilling about this October energy. Now, you guys, this weekend, and leading up until here, there is so much going on with communication. Okay, tomorrow, as I'm filming this, is October 1st, right? So tomorrow we have Mercury getting out of retrograde, which is amazing. We love that. But we're still going to be entering the post-shadow period. Okay, so some people feel the shadow period a little bit more than the actual retrograde. It kind of just depends on your chart and what you need. Okay, so this is a time when we might also be feeling like there is miscommunication happening a lot, people not hearing you a lot. Okay, so and then the fog isn't exactly going to be lifting with that energy because Mercury is opposite Neptune. Okay, so Mercury is our communication and our mind and the way that we speak. And with it having an opposition, and it's in retrograde right now. So it's like we're speaking a little bit, some people could be speaking a little bit too fast. Some people speaking a little bit too slow. Some people only hearing what they want to hear. And with this opposition to Neptune, the planet of confusion and illusions and kind of like deceptions, Neptune just kind of tells you what you want to hear, or you could just kind of be seeing a whole movie, creating a whole movie or circumstance in your head that's not actually reality. So this is not a good time to see about like anything with clarity. There's still going to be some sort of fog, but this full moon is kind of a flowing energy because of the fact that, we are in Libra season. The moon is in Aries. Okay. It's going to be opposite the sun, opposite Venus. Okay. So that's kind of giving us a little bit of, balance and romance in our relationships and drive and passion. But by the end of this month, when we go into eclipse season, okay, and we have Mars stationing its very long retrograde in Gemini, there's going to be a lot of disruptions. Okay. There's going to be a lot of things coming to light, things that we can no longer ignore. Maybe also a lot of shadow side or shadow work energy coming up. Okay. So I did get into a little bit about this in my week ahead horoscope. I also talked about, during eclipse season is when we have a lot of transformations and transmutations. So people may also be just transmuting. There's this life, death, rebirth cycle. So you might be uncovering a new version of you. Okay. Your inner Empress, your big Empress energy. And some people are also going to be, uncovering, realizing that maybe your ancestors, okay, are louder than usual. Okay. Some people who have passed are going to be transitioning to the other dimensions, okay, or in the other realm, but they might not be as available too because they're going through their own transformation. Anyone who has passed in this year, this is kind of when they exit in eclipse season, and more death is going to be coming up in the news as we are in eclipse season because this is an energetic shedding. Okay. So if it's not in alignment, it's going to be removing itself. And we're going to be seeing a lot of people change. Okay. It's like shedding of the skin. It's like a snake shedding its skin sort of energy. And the eclipse is in Taurus and Scorpio. So Taurus and Scorpios are really going to be feeling it. All fixed signs are going to be activated by this energy. So that's Taurus, that's Scorpio, that is Leo and Aquarius. Okay. So if you have placements in these signs, you're going to be feeling it extra. And Taurus, it's about resources, money, food. Okay. And with the Scorpio energy, this could be how we are dependent on other people, other people's energy, other people's resources, sharing resources with people, having a limited amount of resources, feeling restricted. This could also be sex. It's also death, which is why death is going to be a big theme. And this could be, metaphysical death or, physical death, spiritual death. Okay. And at the end of death is also rebirth. So let's also ground in that knowingness. And, Taurus is the earth energy and Scorpio is that water. So this is a feminine eclipse. Okay. So with that, we're going to have to really, we're not going to be able to be as direct. Okay. We're going to have to more be able to receive. And, again, Mars is also going to be stationing or entering its retrograde. And Mars is our action and our passion, our aggression, but it could also be influencing evil eye, jealousy, accidents. Okay. Accident prone happening as well. When we have that Mars retrograde, it could be accident with the hands, Gemini, okay, accidentally saying something you don't mean, all of those things. So be mindful with communication. Okay. Be very mindful with that communication. Whew. All right. So I'm going to be pulling up my chart. Okay. And telling you guys what I'm seeing here. So I said it's going to be a very healing full moon. All right, conjunct Chiron. So Chiron is an asteroid. It is not a planet, but it is the wounded healer. I talk about Chiron a lot in my Chiron's Cure Shadow Work book. Okay, this is on my website. This is a guide to doing shadow work for anybody, wherever you are. If there is a shadow lurking, Chiron is going to help show you. But with this full moon, I want to emphasize that we're going to be seeing all the growth that we made. We're going to be seeing how we've been already healing ourselves, healing our inner child, healing our inner, wounded warrior. And so what that means is I feel like we're going to be seeing our individuality. We're going to be seeing how our passion is our purpose. And that is going to be curing us. And as we also help and share our gift and share our talents with others, Libra season, we are going to be healed. That's why this is a great season to get in community, to check in on your relationships, to plan, play dates with your friends, to do all those things because of this Libra energy where we're balancing out, we're in relation with other people. Now, full moons also expose things and they bring things to light. And I said, because we're on Libra season and Libra rules over open enemies, we're going to be seeing who around us has resentment. That's why we're working on protection, resentment, jealousy. They want what you have, or, they think you're lucky. They think you have it easy. All right. They don't see the work and the dedication, the discipline, the passion, the purpose, the determination, and all of those things that you put in your work. They don't see it. So they're hating on you because they think it comes easy when it's really like you could do the work too, but you're avoiding it. All right. So this full moon is also going to be exposing those energetic vampires, the lurkers, the ones who talking ish behind your back, bonchinche, chisme, and all of that is going to be like, all right, I see what it is. Because we're going to not be able to hide anymore with that Mercury shadow period lurking, Mercury opposite Neptune and Mars and Gemini. So there's a lot around communication. So pay also attention to what's not being said. That also speaks volumes. Silence is loud. So pay attention to what people don't say. They don't say congratulations. They don't say I'm proud of you. Take notes in your notes app, please. So yeah, you guys, it's gonna be getting exposed. We're gonna see it now. What is interesting, we're going to be having also the sun coming into a trine with Mars. So after the full moon, after the Mercury shadow period, right in the middle of October, we're going to have some energy coming back to us. Okay. We're going to also maybe want to get more physical exercise, helping to balance our body, mind, and our spirit. Okay. And also there could also be with the Mars and Gemini, a lot of projects happening, a lot of people with open tabs. Okay. In your head, you have so many things you want to do. And Mars is like, do it all. And then you're getting distracted because you want to do this. And then you want to do this. And then you want to do this. So be mindful to not overbook or overextend yourself. Okay. We really got to reduce the amount of things that we are doing, but what we're doing, we're putting our complete energy and passion into. Okay. So be very specific and almost stingy, I'm hearing, with your energy mid-month and after this full moon in Aries. Okay. If they are not adding to your life, honey, they are damn well subtracting from your life. Okay. And with Libra, there could also be a lot of commitments in our relationships to show up for our partners in different ways. And people are seeing, are the scales balanced in this relationship? Am I getting what I give? Are my needs being fulfilled? How close, how harmonious? Are we playing on the same team? Is our music making harmony? Is this relationship bringing balance? Is it reciprocal? So with that, take note, because if you're not real with yourself around this full moon when things are becoming illuminated, spirit divines won't get you right in eclipse season, and you're not going to be able to hide anymore, and things will make a shift. We're going to be receiving a lot of shift, and I'm seeing a lot of water. It's going to be and we're going into water season. It's going to be very emotional, and Scorpio is the most intense sign. It is going to be very powerful. So we have to adjust and have an equilibrium for our energy, honey, because buckle up. Okay, buckle up. The moon is going to be making an exact sextile to Saturn. Okay, so moon in Aries sextile Saturn in Aquarius. There you are, Aquarius again, the fixed signs again. So with this, before you get into, diving deep into all your relationships mid, Libra season, this is going to take us or make us want to get work done, okay? Because it's Saturn, it's our, and we're also going to be having a lot of emotional capacity to get this work done. So we might want to isolate so we can handle our business. And with Saturn being the elder, we also may be needing to spend time with those that are older than us, them that are wiser than us, or get wisdom from someone with a little bit more experience, okay? And we also may be feeling obliged to our elders or anyone who we might have to take care of. Maybe you need to bring someone to a doctor's appointment. You need to, give an older person some money, all right? Anything like that could be coming up around this full moon. We're going to go into how it impacts every single sign later. But this is going to actually give us a feeling of self-empowerment and duty, and like we're doing what we're supposed to do, okay? But in the same time of that, we have the Mars and Gemini, like I said, squaring Neptune in Pisces. No, I was talking before about the Mercury opposite Neptune. So with this is giving illusions and confusions to our actions. Okay, we're going to be questioning ourselves. Is what we're saying that we want matching up with our actions? We say we want to be successful, but are we putting in the discipline to do so? We say we want to make a certain amount of money, but are you actually putting in that work to do so? Are you, scared of money? Do you not even want to check your bank account? How are you going to make money if you can't even check your bank account? So you're going to be kind of questioning yourself, like, are your actions, Mars, lining up with your ideals? Okay. Have you been deceiving yourself in any way? And also, this is an aspect of liars, cheaters, stealers, thieves, all right, people lying with their words. So be mindful, like be very careful of people who want to promise you the world or anything like that, because it is a red flag. People could also be guilting you, all right? They're trying to guilt you in conversation to do something that, if it's not an alignment though, maintain your boundaries, okay? Tap into that full moon in Aries, okay, conjunct Chiron. You've healed too much to go back. You've healed too much to also let someone kind of lower your vibration. So you have to protect the energy that you have created, that you have maintained. Also, Neptune can bring up memories. So we could be having haunting memories from the past, having regret, having doubt in our actions, in our relationships, okay? And people could also be calling you out, maybe on your shadow side or the things that you've been avoiding or negligent on. And if points were made, validate that, explore that, have that reflection. But don't just fold to whatever they say. Because again, people could be very manipulative or trying to get you to act in a way that pleases them, that benefits them, but it's not benefiting you. So stay away from those low frequencies, the lies and deceptions. I'll put shady ass people, okay? They could feel very low energy, very draining. You also might feel lethargic, okay? That you don't want to do certain things because, you don't want to work out, you don't want to do something. And don't put your body in a lot of pressure, because Neptune can bring illnesses, okay? So people can start to feel sick or under the weather too around that full moon. If you're overdo something, if you overextend yourself, your body's going to force you to rest. We're also going to need to face our fears with this energy. Conserve your energy. And we could also be getting allergies. Allergies may be heightened. Food allergies, seasonal allergies could be heightened with that transit. And another one that's been really kicking us for a while, and now it's making an exact orb. And this is a big one. This is a one that's not even in our personal life, but also in the world. Is Saturn in Aquarius coming into that exact square with Uranus and Taurus. So we've been feeling a lot of themes. If you watch a lot of astrology videos, you've heard a lot about this. And this is basically the old versus the new, and that coming to a head. So this is also talking about that rebirth, okay? That transition, that evolution. Okay, so this is, tension between Saturn, which is authority, and Uranus, which is freedom. So we could be feeling that in our personal lives, and we're going to be seeing that playing out in the world stage. We're going to be seeing that. And what we're seeing is that what was once tolerable is now intolerable. You want to break away from settling. You want to raise your standards. Anything that you've been doing that's not bringing you freedom or joy, you're going to feel the tension to kind of radically change it with the Saturn square Uranus. Breakups are going to be highlighted. Relationship breakups, divorce, separations, friendship breakups. All of those things are going to happen if you've been settling or you've been feeling suffocated. Your freedom has been hindered in some way. So there's going to be a lot of tension. But if you both want to work on it and you both want to evolve, then you will adjust. But remember not to sacrifice your foundation. Okay. People could also be wanting to leave their jobs with this. If your job is stressing you out, if your bosses are stressing you out, you might just be like, you know what, F this. You might also be feeling overburdened with work, having too much work to do. Yeah. And in any relationship, you're going to see if someone is feeling suffocated, it will be highlighted around the full moon in Aries, because their drive for freedom is going to kind of tower over anything else that's taken away from that. So structures are going to be falling down. If routines are too rigid, they're going to need to be changed. You're going to need to have some, air. People need air to freaking breathe. Okay. So you might be leaving your work. There could be breakups. There could just be too much on your plate. So again, remember not to overbook or overextend yourself with that. And any changes that you fail to make with this, like if you feel suffocated and you've been settling, but you're just like, this is fine, I'll be fine. I'm not even worried. I've been doing it so I can keep on doing it. You're going to have to face this again. Okay. Whenever Saturn opposes your natal Uranus. So you might have to do it now. You might do it in 5 years, but you'd rather cry today than cry in 7 years, because it's going to hurt more in 7 years. All right, honey. Then we have Chiron opposing Venus. So that wounded healer opposing our relationships in Venus and our money and love. So there could be, changes or agitation, partners pulling up your shadow side, partners checking you. And again, if they have valid points, listen to them. But if they're gaslighting you and guilting you and you don't feel like it's really productive, or you feel like it's very low frequency and both of you guys are too stubborn to change, there is going to be more damage done than good. Financial obligations that you were avoiding are going to come to light around the full moon in Aries. So make sure you pay your bills, your taxes, all of the things. Yeah. And we're going to have Black Moon Lilith squaring the moon and the sun. So this is kind of the rebellious woman. This is where we rebel in our charts. Okay, so we might also be feeling an emotional drive to rebel against something. Authority, rebel against, partners, rebel against the old version, the comfortable version of yourself. But this is actually going to be activating us in a very beneficial way. Also, women being highlighted with that Lilith around the full moon. Women's business. Making an exact square, honey. All right, so those are the major transits. So let's get into the horoscopes. Let's see what is cooking for. Okay. We're starting with Aries. So Aries, this full moon is happening for you guys, and it's going to be activating your sense of self. Okay, your sense of self, your personality, the way you present yourself to people. You guys are like peeling off that dead skin, that old skin, with it happening here in your house of self and identity. And you guys are realizing things that you need to surrender, things that aren't helping your self-esteem, things that aren't helping your confidence. Okay, with it being conjunct Chiron, which is your inner child or wounded warrior energies are coming up. Okay. And this is, it's been It's been activated by Chiron. So you guys have been doing a lot of work. I feel like you're going to see the growth you've made. I think that you guys should really be complimenting yourself. You should be celebrating yourself because it's a full moon in Aries. This is major for you. You've come full circle with something. You've maybe had a major project come to fruition, or you're proud of yourself. You set a goal and now you're realizing that this goal, you're very much closer to it than you were 6 months ago. And you are finding things out about yourself that maybe you knew, but now you're proving it to yourself. And Mars is in your third house. Okay, so Mars is activating your communication. So I feel like you've been improving your communication. You guys have also maybe been having a lot of divine dreams or downloads or messages, communication with the divine. Your psychic senses could be heightened as well, or you are getting a sense of claircognizance where you're feeling and picking up on things before they actually happen. So I feel like this full moon, Aries, is going to be very potent, very potent with your intuition and things that you knew and you could show and prove to yourself. Okay. With this is also happening, you might be having some responsibilities to your friends, okay, or responsibilities to yourself to make your hopes and your dreams and your goals come true. I feel like any blocks around your dreams could be lifting because you've been doing the work. So again, congratulations. And with this happening too, you have Sun in the 7th house now. So relationships are triggering a lot of trauma, okay? And your partners could be projecting a lot onto you. And they could be mirrors of your shadow side. Okay. So realize like what's just projection, all right? Don't deflect. If it's something that you need to own about yourself, see it about yourself. But there could also be just partners trying to kind of trigger you. Okay. Or friends saying things that trigger you. Okay. Okay. And if you've been working on, writing something, okay, writing, or learning about esoteric things or the dreams or occult or anything like that, I feel like the puzzle pieces are going to be connecting for you. And you might be ready to show it to the world soon. Okay, maybe by March. So that's for Aries. Now we're going to move on into Taurus. Okay, Taurus. This could be any Taurus placements. Okay, check your sun, check your moon, check your rising. Okay, because there's a little bit of it happening because everyone has these signs in their charts. So Taurus, ooh, child. Taurus, this season and Libra season, and especially with this full moon, we are closing out a major cycle. Okay, something is ending in a major way. We've seen our shadow side and we're releasing self-sabotage on this full moon. Okay, we're also falling in love back with health and routine and our schedule and doing what we say we're going to do, Taurus. So as you close out these major karmic cycles, be gentle with yourself, but be real with yourself. It's very important that you are real with, what is adding to your routine. Is your routine, has it been helping you? Has your, schedule been conducive to your dreams and to your goals? There could be habits that you're needing to surrender at this point. Okay. Guilt that you're needing to surrender, exes that you're needing to surrender. And what I'm really seeing is just like you're needing to surrender to this energy so you can have this self-confidence coming into eclipse season. Okay, Taurus, you need to have that self-confidence because in eclipse season, you're going to be reborn. So it's okay to shed, it's okay to release, and maybe you guys might want to cut some cords too. Cut some cords anywhere between now and the full moon. Your career is being highlighted, your job, your money. I feel like Tauruses could be getting more money, or you're getting money through connections, through networking, through other people, through your friends. Your friends could really help connect you to someone that is going to bring you a beautiful, bountiful opportunity. So be open to that. Or this could just be, as you go to a social gathering or a community event, you could be getting money flowing into you. Okay. Money is flowing into you over the next 6 months. So pay attention to that. Any money making ideas, or maybe even collaborating with friends. This could be really popular. This could be really popping. Yeah. Yeah. So you could also be releasing, you might be in a period, Taurus, where you just want to spend more time by yourself. You need to spend more time by yourself. You need to spend more time um in solitude, listening to spirit, meditating, listening to sound healing, listening to binaural beats. As you clear and you cleanse out that energy, you're actually also opening your path to abundance. Okay. Ay Dios. I gotta put a moderator on now because it's getting crazy up in here. Okay. Yes. Okay. So what else do I have here for you, Taurus? It could be very emotional. Your dreams are going to be very heightened. So maybe you're going to be writing in your dream journal more. Or you're like, something I love to do is just to open my voice notes and just speak into my phone and note my dream in that way. And then maybe go back and listen to it, write it down, think about the themes and the colors. But your dreams are trying to communicate with you what you need to let go or what you need to focus on. Thank you, babe. I'm going to add you as a moderator. I'm gonna add you as a moderator. This can't go right here. I mean, did my incense go on? I think it did. It's been a minute. Okay, Taurus. Also, something that could be happening is that you're feeling triggered with work. Okay, maybe because you have too much on your plate, your schedule is not tight enough. You feel like you're being split into many different places and having a lot of different responsibilities. Also, Taurus could be questioning your body image. Okay, and maybe feeling some type of way about that, about your body, or you may also have to go to the doctor around the full moon or have stomach issues, okay, or digestive issues, going to the bathroom more than usual. Geminis. This full moon here is happening in the house with friendships, community, your hopes and your dreams. Geminis, you guys could be realizing a goal or a dream that you had set 6 months ago. You're finally doing it, or you're expanding on it in some way. So shout out to you, Gemini. This is a very creative season for you with the sun in your house of creativity, and also this is a house of fertility. Some people could be finding out that your friends are pregnant, people in your community are pregnant, or they could be pregnant with a project, with an idea, something that they're giving birth to from the void. But children are highlighted for you in this season too. Maybe you need to spend more time with your children, or you're going to be scheduling more play dates or things for your kids to do, parties for your kids, celebrating your kids. Um, I'm so done, you guys. Okay. I'm so done with the spam comments. Like, y'all don't have nothing to do. That's crazy. Whew. That's crazy. But yeah, you need to do more things with your kids, planning things with your kids, taking your kids to parties or something like that. You could also be feeling like, you're really valuable in community. Everyone wants your advice. Everyone thinks that you have some sort of wisdom to share with them. So you might be having more conversations, okay, or networking with people around this time. You're giving, good advice, exploring different ideas with someone. You guys are kind of like a consultant for a lot of people, a therapist for some people. Okay. They rely on your opinion. And Venus entering this fifth house, I feel like you guys are going to be maybe wanting to start some project. Could be very artistic, it could be musical, or something that you just let, something focused around beauty. Some of you guys might be wanting to beautify yourself, or work on design, work on aesthetic around your house, or in your personal life, or again around your job. Okay. But I feel like you guys are entering a very creative season. So take, advantage of that. You guys are also going to be more inspired to learn. You guys are, maybe taking YouTube University. You're learning things that you never found out on TikTok. You guys are expanding your wisdom this season, especially around this full moon. You might prioritize your dedication to education. Okay. And Venus did oppose Jupiter. Sorry. So there could be partner problems. Okay. You and your partners have different schedules. So you can't make time for each other. You guys have different priorities. So you might not be seeing your partners as much. But you have Mars happening in your first house. So you have a lot of ambition. You have a lot of drive happening here. So you need to take advantage of this opportunity that you're getting to, revitalize. It's like Spirit is putting a battery in your back, Gemini, and you're ready to kind of tackle certain things. And that might mean hanging out less. That might mean, you can't, if it's not productive, if y'all ain't, making money together, like, what are we doing? We don't have time for this. That's how you're feeling, Gemini. Some of you guys are going to be supporting your friends during their birthing process too. Maybe you guys are connecting them with, doulas, or you're getting baby gifts for people. Okay, Cancer. Cancer, y'all are very busy. Cancer, you guys are very busy in Libra season. This full moon is bringing something to fruition around your career or your public perception. Okay. You may be feeling also very busy around this full moon. And your home is being highlighted. So family needs more from you. Your home needs more from you, but you're having to figure out the balance between home and work. Okay. You might have more obligations to your family or your partners, to your inner circle, to your besties, like they need you, but you also need to divide your time with, those things that fill you up, that fill your cup. You are going through like a spiritual rebirth, okay? And you're seeing a lot of your own shadow side with Mars in your 12th house. And it's going to be squaring Neptune and Pisces in your 9th house. So I feel like you're going to be inspired to maybe change beliefs that haven't been serving you, that have been hindering you. You may also have your family helping you out, okay? Maybe you are delegating more with your family. You need to freaking verbalize what it is that you need, because these people are not mind readers. Okay. So if you need an extra hand and you haven't verbalized it, you haven't said it, you haven't spoken about it, no one's going to know. You got to vocalize on it. Okay. And with this energy, you guys, Jupiter and Chiron in your 10th house, I feel like you're proving yourself. Like you feel like you need to prove yourself to people. You need to prove yourself in your lane and with what you do. I feel like you're going to also be getting a great idea to expand on your business, okay, or anything that helps you to make money. You guys are going to be very like money oriented, because you want to have a safe foundation for your family. You want to be able to provide for your family. Some of you guys too could be, needing to, or contracts are coming in with your family. You're signing a contract with someone that's very close to you. Some of you guys could also be getting married or divorced or something like that. But home is, really important to you. You like want to go and you want to work so much because you want to bring that money back home to support Cancer. You guys also want to redecorate your home at this point, or your space or your office. Cancer. Okay, Leo, this full moon is going to be happening and expanding your knowledge, okay? Your knowledge, your beliefs, your philosophy. Some of you guys are also going to be wanting to make moves to travel, to explore, to maybe to do a retreat, a silent retreat or something like that. You want to go on take a trip, when this in the colder months, you planning to go on a trip. We have Sun and Venus in your house of communication. Okay, so you could be feeling also, you guys could be feeling like you need to spend more time here communicating your needs and your boundaries with people. Like, I feel like you guys are, I'm hearing like, allow me to reintroduce myself. All right, you guys have completely been reborn, and now you might not be aligning with the same people, the same social circles. You could be outgrowing them. You also could be having a, with this third house energy, it's also like communities and stuff like that. You may be wanting to build your local community, do something in person. Some of you guys are also going to be writing a lot this season, or getting back to journaling, getting back to writing down your to-do list, writing down your task, writing down what you want to manifest. But writing is important. Write that ish down and watch it come true. Make sure you are writing down your dreams, writing down your goals, writing down what you need to do on the day-to-day basis. Okay. I'm seeing like a Google Calendar too. So getting very structured, maybe with your schedule, your Google Calendar, sharing your Google Calendar with people so they can also tell you what's going on with them. So there's more communication with you and your loved ones. I'm seeing like a head of the household doing something like that. But writing is very important for y'all. You also may be feeling like you have obligations to your health, okay? Like you're wanting to work out more or schedule some dentist, doctor appointments, but you need to like focus on that house of health. And Leo, you are also feeling very determined to share your creation, share your writings, share your words with not only your local community, pero your friends, okay? I feel like your friends could really help you too. They could help your business, okay? They could help you with writing. Maybe they help you with editing, or they help you with ideas. So you may be wanting to bounce ideas off your friends, do brainstorming, see what they think about it, or you're going to get your friend to help you with work. Okay. Like maybe you trying to build a website, but you don't know how. So you have your friend help you, or your siblings, something like that. I also see Leo like at the local library, okay, doing research or printing certain things out, like something about your local library. Okay, maybe you want to join a book club, something like that. I made that face because my printer started working. Like it started like, and I was like, there should be no sound. So what is happening? So what is happening? Oh my gosh. Okay, so that was Leo. Now we're going to Virgo. Virgo, my loves, this full moon is going to be very emotional for y'all. Okay. I feel like you've been dealing with a lot of things, relying heavy on your heart. And this is, maybe because of people around you. Okay. Your shared resources, like you want to maybe do more, but you can only, God helps those who help themselves. You can't help people in your life that aren't willing to help themselves. So you might feel sadness, like you want to do something for somebody, but you can't because they need to do it for themselves. Okay. Eighth house, full moon. Also, maybe you guys are dealing with taxes or monies, inheritances, shared, contracts and stuff like that. You guys could also be doing shadow work with that Chiron here. So you could be crying, cleansing your energy with them tears. We also have the sun and Venus in your house of money. Okay, so you guys could be really focused on abundance, embodying abundance, investing your money, having your money work for you, maybe buying property, real estate, crypto, something like that for the Virgos. You guys are also in this energy where you have a lot of momentum happening with your career. Okay, so you're gonna upgrade in your career by March like you've never seen before. You're gonna, like, people are not even gonna be able to recognize you. So focusing on putting that energy, channeling any of that energy that you want to put on other people, that you want to inspire other people, putting that into your career, to your business, okay? That's going to be helping you. I don't know if you know right now, but I'm twerking my ass in this chair, okay? Because that's how I feel for you guys. That's how I feel for you. You guys are getting into divine dance, okay? Dancing like nobody is watching. That's what y'all doing here. Virgo, alien superstar. Not me twerking in the chair. That is too funny. Too funny, honey. Let's see what else. What else I want to tell you? This is a good time for you too. If your work is creative, it's going to be explosive. Okay. If your work is creative, it's going to be explosive. It's going to change lives. Okay. I see that because you guys you're going to be disciplined to do things in a creative and new way. You might also have obligations that you have to tend to for your children. Maybe you're taking your children to the doctors or something. You want to put your kids in a program or something. Okay. So that was Libra. Now we're going into no, that was Virgo. Now we're going into Libra. Wake up, Libra. This is you guys, Libra. This is your season. Happy birthday to all of my Libras. This is your time, and y'all looking more beautiful than ever before, Libra, because the style has just been upgraded. The style, the font, the design is coming up for you guys, okay? And the full moon here is happening in your house of relationships. So Libras are going to be feeling it in their relationships. Are they, harmonious? Do they feel balanced? Do they feel reciprocated? And they could also be, partners and friends and, open enemies, the people around you who have secret hate and throw shade will be getting exposed, and you're going to be triggered to see your growth. Okay. You might not react and respond in the same way you would have a year ago. You haven't been, letting them get under your skin like you used to. And the sun and Venus is in your first house. So you're really realizing what relationships are a priority and which ones are not. And you're having also, you might also be getting confused at work, okay? You gotta be getting confused at work, like you're not sure what's going to be worth your time or what's not going to be worth your time. you are questioning your beliefs and your ideas. Like maybe you've since you've grown so much, what you used to subscribe and align to is just not doing it for you anymore. You're going to be expanding on your beliefs and you're learning. You guys are, I think in the next, few months, in the next 5 months, you guys are going to be like taking a journey of like self-discovery, of self-knowledge, of, the strength that you have in yourself. Some of you guys may also be making shifts in your career or what you do for work on a day-to-day basis. That could be completely revised too within the next 5 months, depending on your belief systems at this time. At this time. But Libras, with this activation happening, you're going to be seeing really who's on your side and who's not, okay? Who around you is projecting a lot onto you, who's throwing you that shady energy, that evil eye. I really recommend my Libras to do protection, okay, work around their birthday so that your blessings are protected. Because I think that you could be getting a lot of jealousy, people wanting, your job, wanting your career, wanting to be where you are. Ooh. You guys are also going to be having a lot of obligations that are like work to do at home. Maybe you're working from home more often, or you're taking your work home around this full moon, or you're going to take some time off of work and then you're going to like be catching up around with your home duties, cleaning your home, clearing things out, redecorating, all of those things. I also feel like Libras are going to be wanting to switch it up with their appearance, with like your style. Maybe you've sold a lot of clothes and you're going to be shopping for a completely new style, or like basically character or aura you want to embody now. Okay, is what I'm seeing you guys doing a lot of shopping. Then we have Scorpio. Scorpio, this is happening for you guys in your house of health, day-to-day routines, and schedules. So you're going to be seeing what things you've been doing that have been unhealthy, distracting you, how your schedule maybe has been stifling you. You're going to also realize like some triggers, okay, or wounds that you have around health, okay, or around what you do for work, okay, around what you do for your day to day. Now, the sun and Venus is in your 12th house, your house that is not seen, your house of shadows. So, with that sun and Venus, you could be having ego fights or ego conflicts with maybe money, like you're upset with with the money, or as well could be with relationships. There could be aggravation in relationships. Also, schedules or routines not aligning, okay, or not feeling good in your relationships. And as well, you guys are feeling, oof, Mars is in the 8th house, okay? So you guys are wanting to, with this energy of the 8th house is shared resources, you're wanting to have that energy of, maybe sharing resources. You have the Neptune in Pisces with the 5th house. So, maybe children can be on your mind here, or a creative project, how to do something in a very creative way, okay? And you're wanting to see like who can help you, Scorpio, with this energy. You want to see who is really there for you, okay? Mars is in your 8th house, triggering your shadow side, okay? Making you do deep work, intense work, and seeing, if your schedule's been really working for you, if your relationships are really working for you, if your routines are helping you. You could also feel volatility, okay? Volatility or certain things coming up with your 8th house, which is, taxes, sex, death, and rebirth. You guys could also be feeling that energy of those who have like passed away before, or your loved ones could be extra loud while the veil is thinning, okay? But make sure you're doing your ancestral veneration, your ancestral prayers. And I feel like with Mars here activating your eighth house, you're having a lot of conversations around, what you're sharing with people and what you're keeping for yourself, around maybe as well sex. You guys could be having a very intense sex drive, or you're like very very horny, okay, or you're being very sensual, you want to try new things in the bedroom. hmm you want to be creative in the bedroom, you're going to be getting some sex toys, like y'all need to get a nut off for real, okay, with Mars in your eighth house. But yeah, maybe some of you guys could even have workplace romances, or you have a crush on someone at work with your sixth house being activated. But you need to pay attention to your health. And maybe you're releasing things that are just unhealthy for you at this time, or you're releasing things in your schedule that haven't been helping you. Okay, Scorpio. Damn. Sagittarius. This full moon is happening here with Chiron, the wounded healer. Jupiter's here in your fifth house, creative house, Sagittarius. You are giving birth, okay? You are bringing something to life. You guys could also be getting a creative revival, okay? Maybe you're revisiting old creative projects. The Sun and Venus is in your 11th house. So your friendships are being highlighted. I feel like you guys want to invest in your dreams. You want to invest in your hopes. Okay. And maybe you're even helping, you're investing in your friends' business, your friend's small business. That could be very beneficial for you. I feel like Sagittarius, y'all are going to be meeting a lot of good people who are going to help you elevate in life. But at the same token, as you are making these connections and networking with people, you're also going to be having some people fall away. Some people fade into the background. Okay. Let them go. Let them go. Okay. Oh my gosh. It's something about dancing. Okay. Somebody's gonna go dancing, I swear to God, around this full moon, because I just really want to dance. That's just really what it's giving. Okay. Sagittarius, you guys are also looking at new ways to, make money, or new recipes. You might be trying out new recipes around the full moon, or you are looking at, what I'm seeing is somebody like, y'all might be selling things on resale, or you're a connection, you're a plug for other people, you're making them connections, and it's blessing you, maybe deeper than financially speaking. Okay. But it's blessing you, your network, your community is blessing you. You guys also might be having some events or parties to go to around this full moon, and I do think they're going to be very beneficial for you. And you guys also might be releasing imposter syndrome, surrendering imposter syndrome. Like you're realizing, if this person can do it, I can do it, baby. Okay. Ain't nothing stopping me but me. Sagittarius, this full moon is going to be very fun for you. Okay. It's going to be a very fun full moon. So make sure that you're enjoying it. And also, maybe I feel like you guys might be donating. Maybe you're donating clothes, or you're donating money, you're tithing. Okay. You're, repurposing or regifting something if you don't use it anymore, but you know somebody who would use it, who would love it. You're giving it back. Okay. You guys are paying it forward. You want to be around the Sagittarius for this full moon. Okay. Capricorn. And also, I want to say one more thing. If you're like shying away, if you're still settling, if you're still like, thinking that your standards are too high, you're not going to be experiencing those blessings. Okay. So y'all really do need to think big. Y'all need to really aim and shoot for the stars, and, get off like anything that is draining you, and stay the book. from around people who drain you. Okay, period. Capricorn, this full moon is bringing something to light around home and family. It's a tension here, okay? It's a tense period. But you guys always chasing that bag, honey. Chasing that bag, working hard, dedicating yourself. Okay. And Sun is in the Capricorn house for you. Okay. Sun is, obviously it's in Libra, but in you, it's in your 10th house. So you guys are, getting that influence and that momentum to do certain money making things, business making things. Okay. Like I feel like you're going to be expanding your business. Okay. Whatever you thought you was doing now, Spirit's like you about to be doing something else. You thought that was the level that you're going to stay on, but we got to bring you to somewhere else. So Capricorn is like, okay, maybe I rested, maybe I partied over the summer, or even if I isolated myself and I didn't do much, I didn't leave the house, I got the vision of what I need to do. So now it's here. It's time for me to come and do it. Now it's time for me to come and do it and stop playing these games. Some of you could be working from home. You guys also have to tend to your sense of self. Okay, so making sure that you're handling uh your priorities. Okay, you're like taking care of a business of yourself. So what that means is like if you need to do something for your self development. Okay, maybe you need to take a course. Maybe you need to switch your wardrobe. Maybe you need to pay some bills. Okay, I feel like you got to focus on the foundation too. Okay. Some of you guys will be maybe wanting to relocate or get a home or get a new space, to maybe work in a new space too. There could be some sort of verbal like miscommunication at work too, or feeling like people are slighting you at work or shading you at work. Or maybe you feel like you've been working so much that you are neglecting your health. Okay. You've been working so much that you're neglecting maybe your mental health or your spiritual health or your physical health. Capricorn, you could be really also working on healing your inner child, okay, or any family wounds, or around this full moon. Maybe you need to be here for your family members. You guys could kind of be like parents to your parents, like you parent your parent. So maybe your parent needs something or your grandparents need something from you. You guys got to be the responsible ones. You guys got to be the elders. So it could be like that too. I don't even know what goes on these Instagram comments. I really don't. I really don't. Okay, cat, cat. I also feel like design, okay, is being highlighted for you. You're designing something new for work, or you wanted to get a little bit more creative, okay, with your expressions at work. Capricorn, Aquarius, this full moon is bringing to you a new, like, no, nothing new, but what you are doing, I feel like you guys are expressing yourself. You're communicating perhaps in a new way. You're changing the way you were communicating. You're realizing that maybe the way that you were expressing yourself, or maybe the thoughts that you were thinking, they weren't as productive. Okay, they were kind of distracting you. You guys too are releasing this energy of imposter syndrome. Okay. And you guys have really been focusing too on creative expansion, okay, making money through creativity, making money through spirituality, making money through helping people, through being there for people, creating some sort of structure for people to feel safe, to express themselves. Okay, I feel like you guys are stepping into your role as a healer in multiple ways. Okay, so you're not limited by one way of healing. You guys are expressing your healing in multiple different ways. And as you heal yourself, you're also helping to heal other people, okay, around you. And you guys also could be seeing where maybe your siblings need your help, or people in your local community or your close friends need your help, okay? And I feel like you don't really realize the value that you have in the power that your words express, and the genius and the innovation that you guys bring to the table. So I feel like this is going to be peaking. Okay. You guys are going to be, we have Mars in your fifth house. You guys are going through a creative revival. Okay. And you're going to be realizing that, maybe you've been having the wrong conversations. You've been talking to the wrong people. And you're kind of finding here your community, you're finding here the people, your kindred family, the people who reflect and pour back into you like you pour into them. You also need to get something in writing. Whatever you want to surrender or release, you need to get it in writing, okay? Because when you do that, and your full moon in the third house of expression and about communication, it's going to set a tone. It's going to put you on another frequency. It's going to put you on another timeline. But you guys, your creative healer is being activated. Your creative healer is being activated for this full moon, you guys. You guys could have just completed, also, you guys could have completed some, like what I'm seeing is somebody like maybe a YouTube channel, or your social media, like you've come to completion, or you have the vision that where you want to take something, where you want to expand on something, how you can share your gifts with other people, and use different mediums to do so. And I think that you guys should also, if you guys are trying to express something, try recording yourself speaking, try recording yourself on video. These things are going to be helping you to activate your throat chakra. Some of you guys are stepping up you need to step into your role as a teacher, because you have so much knowledge to give back to. People really care about what you have to say. So maybe it's time for you to teach others, teach your community, teach people on a larger scale. Okay, and Pisces. This is Pisces. You guys, this Pisces, them birds is, okay. So Pisces, you have a lot of thoughts going on, okay? You might be having a lot of conversations going on. Okay, this full moon's happening in your house of values, material things. Okay, you guys could be buying something that is gonna, maybe you're buying a new home, or you're looking to buy a home. You're something that's gonna be giving you money. Okay, you guys are focused on investments. You guys are also getting your pantry stocked with all the things that you need to succeed. Okay, all those things that you need, your pantry's getting stocked. Okay, honey, you are making sure that you have food in case if anything happens, water in case if anything happens, a generator in case if anything happens. You have an emergency plan. You guys are also surrendering scarcity. Okay, you guys are surrendering scarcity, and accepting abundance into your life, and in different ways. Okay, so you could have an abundance of feelings of support, abundance of emergency stock. Okay, you could be feeling into the abundance of love, or even sensual energy, because we have Sun and Venus in your 8th house. So you guys could also be, feeling you want to do some sex magic, okay, around this full moon, or you want to, You're feeling more sensual, more turned on than usual. You want to try kinky things in the bedroom too, Pisces. I see you, Pisces. But yeah, you guys are feeling also, you want to make more residual income. You want to make money from home. You want to also, I feel like you guys are having a little bit here of a coming back to your spiritual routines, coming back to, meditation or self Reiki or anything like that. You guys need to come back to those dedications and the discipline towards your spiritual health. Okay. Pisces. Yes, the dreams are definitely popping off for you guys. You guys could also be feeling like you need a nap more than usual, or your body needs more rest than usual with this sextile to Saturn in your 12th house. But Mars is in your 4th house, okay? Squaring Neptune and Pisces in your 1st house. So with that, it's like you guys could also be creating independence from your family, or you're proving yourself in some way, maybe to your family, to the ones that you love. You have a lot more energy here in your home, maybe to make a home, to create a home, to create more comfort in your home. I also see you guys creating more altars. Okay. More altars, more places of peace and sacred sanctuary in your home. Some of you guys are also maybe making a home gym or something like that. You want to put like a treadmill or do some workouts at home, but you guys don't really want to leave the house around this full moon in Aries. You don't really want to. I feel like you guys could also be realizing you need to release something in your diet that is like not agreeing with your stomach anymore, or it's just not agreeing with your mind. It could be giving you mental fog. So surrender also. And like, again, surrender certain things around your diet, your food, things that are kind of slowing you down, things that are not, they're creating brain fog or anything like that, or confusion. But yeah, you guys, Pisces, we need to make your money work for you. And I'm also seeing that if you're not taking this time for rest and rejuvenation, you may get, sick, or something could happen like that because you're not giving yourself that energy that you need. Okay. So be mindful of that. It could even be an accident or injury that kind of slows you down. All of a sudden you thought you were going to do this, but now you got to tend to your health. Now you got to tend to, your physical body. So that's all the signs, honey. That is all the signs. I've been live for about an hour and 13 minutes. Okay. So I'm gonna do another video, okay, kind of going over October and what to expect. Also want to do a pick a card, hopefully, but I'm creating a lot of content, videos, audios, PDFs from scratch, honey, for my Activate Your Big Empress Energy course, okay, to teach you guys how to create and embody abundance, to receive it, to release scarcity mindset, to elevate all aspects of ourselves, and also have the esoteric knowledge of the cosmos, okay? Are a microcosm of the stars. So we are aligned with that. The Empress card is all about that. So if you're interested in this course, okay, I'm going to be going live as well every week. It's kind of like a mentorship. Even if you can't watch the lives, you can always put in your Q&A. Secure your spot for class on my website, bigempressenergyllc.com. Also, we have the full moon in Aries protection activation Reiki for October 9th. Okay. So protection from jealousy, evil eye, self-sabotage, all of those things. Okay. We're going live Sunday on YouTube privately for about an hour. Okay. We do the sound healing. We do the on-screen energy healing, the collective tarot reading. So it's going to be really fun. It's happening next Sunday. Okay. Thank you all for securing your spot for the Reiki at BigEmpressEnergyLC.com, for liking this video. Okay, please make sure that you like the video, you share it with your friends. Going to be putting timestamps in the pinned comment so you guys can just skip ahead to your reading, honey. Sending you beautiful, bountiful blessings. Stay open to receiving them. Bye.